Breaking news alert. Police are looking for a kidnapping suspect who police believe is armed. Police say this man, Luis Santiago, was last seen being put into a white van.
That's right. WMC Action News 5's Jerry Askin has been covering this story all day, talking with Santiago's friends. And Jerry, tonight, who are police looking for?
And right now we're waiting for a mugshot or a sketch of 17-year-old Kevon Clark, who police say is armed, and this time he is not in custody. And police say he's one of two men responsible for the kidnapping, and they're working to find those two men right now. Take a look. Now police say Clark and a second man kidnapped 39-year-old Luis Santiago and his wife. Police say they even raped his wife, who we're choosing not to name since she's a victim. Santiago's wife thankfully got away, but no sign of Luis Santiago at this time. They were last seen getting into a white Chevy truck, Tennessee tag number 3A93B3. Again, 3A93B3. I spoke to a neighbor who said Santiago knows one man who kidnapped him. Now, police say Clark and the second man will face a charge of aggravated robbery, aggravated rape, and aggravated kidnapping. If you know where these two suspects are or where Luis Santiago is, you're asked to call Memphis Police. We're live. Jerry Askin, WMC Action News 5.
Also breaking at 6, police say a driver hit a girl and took off. These are some photos that our crews just shot near Rains and Mill Branch. Police say that driver was in a black Ford Mustang. You can see this video there. Police say the victim was taken to Le Bonheur Children's Hospital in critical condition. WMC Action News 5 will bring you updates on this breaking story throughout this newscast.
Tonight, we have a breaking traffic alert on I-55 while the highway remains open. It's just minutes from shutting down to take down a bridge. WMC Action News 5's Tiffany Neely is live with how it will impact your weekend and how you should get around it. Tiffany.
That's right, Kanji. We're near I-55, right near the South Parkway West exit. And I want you to take a look at this. Crews are already prepping this bridge to take it down, and traffic is running smoothly now, but that's going to change in less than 1 hour. Signs are out and warning drivers that road work is on the way. TDOT officials tell us this section of I-55 near South Parkway will be closed from Friday at 7 p.m. to Monday at 6 a.m., all because contract crews are removing an abandoned Union Pacific Railroad bridge crossing the interstate here. Some drivers I spoke with say they're not predicting too much of a hassle.
It's going to be a small inconvenience, but in the long run, it's going to make it much better for the traffic and the safety of the people traveling throughout our community.
TDOT did provide detours for drivers hoping to avoid the road work this weekend. At the I-55 I-240 junction and the I-55 I-40 junction, detour signs will be posted. Also, drivers going south on I-55 will be able to use the exit going to West McLemore and President's Island. Drivers going north on I-55 can still use the South Parkway West exit, alternative some drivers are thankful for.
I'm definitely finding another way around.
Now you can check out our website, WMCActionNews5.com, for a full list of detours you can use to get around this weekend. For now, reporting live, Tiffany Neely, WMC Action News 5.
It feels like an innocent mistake, a minor crash, but what happens next has victims sending a warning to all Mid-South drivers. 3 bump and rob crimes have been reported all across Memphis in the past week. And tonight, one woman tells WMC Action News 5's Chris Luther when she tried to stand her ground, it quickly turned violent.
Shelby Delaney and her boyfriend were coming home early Thursday morning from a late dinner when they were bumped by another car on I-55 near East Shelby Drive. What happened next is now a familiar story in Memphis.
He come out with a gun and he told us to give him everything we had.
Although this time was different than the others, it took a violent turn.
I was really resistant and didn't want to give him anything, and so he hit me upside the head with a pistol.
And the violence didn't stop there.
I wouldn't give him my phone either, so he wrestled me for it and he bit me.
Delaney is the third victim in 2 days where robbers hit the victim's car and when they pulled over to exchange insurance, robbed them of their cars at gunpoint. The other 2 happened at I-55 and Brooks Road and I-240 in Walnut Grove. Police say if you are in an accident and are suspicious, follow these steps. Call police, note the license plate and car description, continue to a well-lit place, and take your keys and phone with you when you get out of the car.
Knowing that area, I should have went on into Mississippi and went to a gas station or something and went and called the police there.
Delaney wants these crimes to stop.
I don't want to see anybody else innocent get hurt, you know, because what if somebody fights back worse than I did and they get shot?
Memphis police are still investigating. In Memphis, Chris Luther, WMC Action News 5.
Breaking news alert, University of Mississippi alerted students to a second sexual assault on campus in just 1 week. University police say the latest attack happened overnight between midnight and 1 a.m., also near the fraternity area. Police only had a vague description of the attacker. Last Friday, police say a sexual assault happened during a party at the ATO house. The university says that crime was not committed by a student, but rather a friend of a member. Police say ATO is helping with the investigation.
An East Memphis man pleaded guilty to stealing more than $1.5 million for a client's trust fund. Oliver P. Cobb III was sentenced to 25 years in prison in order to pay restitution. Investigators say Cobb was acting as a trustee when he stole the money and used it on himself and family.
A Tennessee teen remains missing and in danger. New at 6, we've learned the wife of the man at the center of a nationwide Amber Alert filed for divorce. Today, the attorney for Jill Cummins said that this is, quote, the first step to removing Jill from this situation. Jill will continue to pray for the safe return of Elizabeth Thomas, end quote. Elizabeth Thomas has been missing since March 13th. Today, the TBI released new pictures of Thomas and her kidnapper, former teacher Ted Cummins. The pictures show them at an Oklahoma City Walmart on March 15th. Investigators say Thomas could be anywhere at this point.
Today, a federal grand jury indicted a Memphis man for robbing two U.S. postal letter carriers. Investigators say this man, Jamal Cherry, approached one woman with a semi-automatic handgun, asked for cash or checks, then took off with a number of soft envelope packages. Just a few weeks later, investigators say Cherry committed a similar crime. According to the Department of Justice, Cherry admitted to owning a handgun and taking packages.
Today, Memphis Mayor Jim Strickland announced 911 wait times are once again down. For the 7th month in a row, the city has set a record for average answer times. It took dispatchers 12.68 seconds to answer calls in February, a 60% improvement compared to last year. The mayor says the city's goal is to have 95% of calls answered in 20 seconds or less. In February, that percentage was just over 87.
Beautiful weather today to wrap up the week. Dry conditions, as our first alert Doppler 5 is indicating, all across the Mid-South. Here in the city of Memphis right now, we've got some great conditions temperature-wise, too. It's 70 degrees with plenty of sunshine. 71 was our high today. We do have a north-northeast wind at about 5 miles per hour. Over the next 5 hours, should be about 68 at 7, 65 at 8. To 62 at 9. So if you're going to get out this evening, take a light jacket with you. 60 at 10 to 59 at 11. It looks like what we're tracking, you want to get outside this weekend. First alert weather day on Monday, however, then back to mild and dry later in the week. I'll have more in my first alert forecast just ahead.
Proposed spending cuts could slash the federal government, and one of the items on the chopping block includes Amtrak. WMC Action News 5's Jerry Askin explains the reason one cancer patient doesn't want to see it go.
This retired chef was all smiles Friday at the Amtrak Central Station here in Memphis, but you'd never know she has stage 4 lung cancer.
And fight Mr. C.
She was devastated when I told her it's possible the federal funding for Amtrak may be cut.
So what the hell?
If President Donald Trump's initial budget is approved, it's part of a bigger plan by the president to offset an increase in defense spending.
No, I'm going to have to figure out another way to go back and forth to my doctor's appointment. I go to the University of Cancer Center in Chicago.
She says the Amtrak train is just more affordable and reliable, and Dwayne Smith agrees.
But if you do that, it'll hurt us. It'll hurt a lot of people.
Friday, Amtrak CEO said cutting Amtrak funding would affect 15 nationwide routes, including Memphis, leaving more than 200 cities without Amtrak service, leaving customers and perhaps other cancer patients like Amelia Dukes pleading for one thing.
A whole lot of more things can be cut. That's unnecessary.
Jerry Askin, WMC Action News 5.
Tonight, we're giving a high five to Zakiya Walker. The Mid-South teen represented Memphis in a statewide Tennessee Youth of the Year competition. She placed third. Zakiya's mom says the Boys and Girls Club played a big role in her daughter's success. Zakiya's goal is to be valedictorian at Soulsville Charter School. She'll attend Howard University in the fall on a full scholarship.
First Alert Weather Day on Monday after a quiet weekend. We'll take a close look at storms that will roll through the Mid-South, and I'll tell you what you can expect where you are. That's just ahead. Plus.
Next at 6, don't let time run out. Get your St. Jude Dream Home ticket.
Feeling excited.
The 2 prizes you could win today only. Plus, bringing back the bookstore.
Generations of kids grow up in the store.
What you'll find inside Beyond Books, and the good news for the store's familiar faces. And all new at 10, how one woman is turning a personal tragedy into an opportunity to help local high school students impacted by a brazen theft.
We begin with breaking news tonight. We have
Just minutes ago, I spoke with the mayor's office about
what I found was enough to get me digging through records.
Reporting live in Midtown in Olive Branch. A community comes together to pay tribute to
Frazier, tomorrow your chance for rain will arrive.
First Alert Storm Track Doppler 5 is sponsored by Chuck Hutton Toyota, Memphis' only locally owned Toyota dealer, where we offer courtesy vehicles at no additional charge. 55 at Shelby Drive.
Grab your girlfriends. It's time to shop. Spring Market is back, bigger than ever. April 7th through 9th at the Agri Center in Memphis.
It's the inventory reduction sale at the Great American Home Store. Huge savings on this full-size Lazaro storage bed, just $2.99, or the Lakewood table and 6 chairs, only $9.99, or this incredible buy, the Ulysses sofa and love seat combo, both pieces $9.99. Hurry, at these prices, they won't last long. Huge savings store-wide, plus special no-interest financing during our inventory reduction sale at the Great American Home Store, or buy online at GoGAHS.com.
Get X1 TV and internet from Xfinity at an incredible price and get $150 back when you sign up. Over 140 channels, a voice remote you can speak to, and access to Netflix. Plus, stream thousands of shows and movies on any device, anywhere, anytime. And get blast speeds up to 75 megabits per second. Compare that to AT&T. Switch today for this limited time offer from Xfinity. Only $79.99 per month for 24 months. And get $150 back when you sign up. Call 1-800-XFINITY.
The Super Chevy Show is back at Memphis International Raceway April 7th, 8th, and 9th. We're bringing speed and power home to the Bluff City with side-by-side racing, 300 miles per hour jet cars, wheel standards, pro mods, and more. The Super Chevy Show is excitement accelerated with the best in car show, swap meet, car corral, and Chevy Midway. Get to Memphis International Raceway for the Super Chevy Show April 7th, 8th, and 9th. Don't miss the racing excitement. For more info and to purchase tickets, log on to racemir.com or call 901-WOW-RACE.
Wendy's doesn't put up with mushy fish sandwiches like some do. Their North Pacific cod is breaded in crisp, flaky panko for a big that's deliciously different.
I love it, even more than the sea.
Hey, don't get all mushy on us.
The 2017 Beale Street Music Festival, starring Ben Harper and the Innocent Criminals.
Breaking news alert. Police say that a driver hit a girl and took off right now. Police are looking for a black Ford Mustang after the girl was hit near Rains and Mill Branch. This is the scene. It's causing a little bit of traffic. Police say the victim was taken to Le Bonheur Children's Hospital and is in critical condition.
It is one of our favorite events of the year, the St. Jude Dream Home Giveaway. Tickets are now on sale, and of course, we will be selling out.
Of course, and as WMC Action News 5's Jerica Phillips reports, today's ticket blitz brought out patients and celebrities, even our own Joe Birch.
What a trio to welcome to WMC Action News 5.
Celebrity designer Michael Maloney was in the house Friday at WMC Action News 5 to purchase the first St. Jude Dream Home ticket to kick off the campaign. Maloney, who you may recognize from Extreme Makeover Home Edition, was brought on board to design the master bedroom. A few St. Jude patients also dropped by our studios for the ticket blitz.
Caleb, how are you feeling this morning?
Feeling excited.
Southern Serenity Homes is building the dream home with Stash and Ashley Home Store, providing open house prizes.
Dark brown? You guys agree on that, huh?
Yeah, that's what kind of food I have in mind.
Okay.
These little St. Jude future design stars helped Maloney pick out decor for the dream home. This year, Ashley and Stash doubled their previous $5,000 donation.
So if you don't win the home, there's other prizes that are available, and one of those is a $10,000 shopping spree, so it's a lot of fun.
There are tons of other prizes, including a Peabody Hotel getaway, Memphis Tigers tickets, and a new car.
You hear that sound? Phones are ringing. That's good news. Phones are ringing.
Your $100 ticket purchase will help St. Jude save lives and find cures.
We were told his age, life expectancy was 5 to 10 years, and he's 16 years old now.
Done. High five. Good job.
Jerica Phillips, WMC Action News 5.
Just $100 reserves your chance to win the dream home. And if you reserve your ticket today, there are bonus prizes like a $2,500 gas card from Circle K, plus season tickets for Memphis Tigers basketball fans. That prize package includes a parking pass and the chance to be a ball boy or a ball girl at a home game. The number to call is scrolling on your screen. That number, 1-800-224-6681.
A bookstore is returning to Laurelwood. A group of local investors are stepping up to make it happen after the booksellers closed their doors earlier this year. Once again, a small restaurant is planned for that space. The investors say one of their goals is to retain the store's previous employees.
I think that's a big part of the independent process, is having it owned by the community that supports it.
Corey Pewitt, Chief Operating Officer of Laurelwood, says the new bookstore plans to open before school. That will hopefully be sometime in August.
Great weather today. I hope you got a chance to get outside and enjoy it. You may even want to take a little walk this evening. Temperature's feeling perfect right now. 68 degrees in Millington. It's 70 at Memphis International Airport in Whitehaven. West Memphis is at 69, 70 in Collierville, and in South Haven to 69 in Bartlett. Around the coverage area, things looking and feeling just as nice. Now, it's a little cooler up in Blytheville and Dyersburg. Northeast wind up there, and 64 our temperature in both locations. Head a little farther south, 72 in Oxford to 70 in Corinth, 71 right now in Forest City. Overnight tonight, it's going to get a little chilly in the Mid-South. As a matter of fact, we'll see temperatures falling in the low to mid-40s around much of West Tennessee. Northern Mississippi, you'll see overnight lows dipping into the upper 40s to near 50 along and west of 55. However, in northeastern Mississippi, right around the mid-40s in Ripley and Corinth. Then we're looking at upper 40s in eastern Arkansas, a little closer to the mid-40s in Mississippi County around Blytheville into the Missouri Boot Heel. Now, as far as things go tonight in Memphis, mostly clear, cool night coming your way. We'll fall to 50 for an overnight low. We'll have a north wind at 5 to 10. Youth Village's 5K 10-miler is going to be tomorrow morning at 1000 Ridgeway Loop. The race begins at 8:15. Should be nice and sunny. 53 the temperature with a northeast wind at about 5 to 10. Perfect race weather. And as we get into the day, perfect weather throughout. Sunshine at 55 at 9, 65 at noon. We'll hit 71 at 3 and 5 to 67 at 7 p.m. 75 our high tomorrow with a mostly sunny sky. It's going to be a nice, mild day. Futurecast picking it up at 8 o'clock Saturday morning. Go through till about 2 in the afternoon. A little cooler to our north. That's where we'll find temperatures in the low to mid-60s. Head a little farther south, low 70s. Then you get into the evening hours, temperatures low, mid, and upper 60s across the coverage area, but a mostly clear sky. It's overnight. We'll see a few clouds moving in around midnight, and then by early Sunday morning, 8 o'clock, we could have a partly cloudy sky, low, mid, to upper 50s. Dry conditions through much of the day up until midday, and as a matter of fact, Sunday's high should top out right at 76 degrees, but there's a 40% chance for rain late. It's Monday that I think it will really impact. We're going to see a 70% probability for rain and thunderstorms. By midnight, some of those thunderstorms will be moving into Arkansas, pushing towards the coverage area. We get to 6 a.m. Monday morning, there could be some strong storms in the Mid-South as a low-pressure center and cold front move in our direction. By midday, the vast majority of it pushing to the east and leaving behind maybe some clouds and a few showers as we get into Monday evening. But after that, we're back to great weather on Tuesday, partly cloudy, 76, 72 on Wednesday, and then a cool down Thursday. High of only 68, and we'll look for a high of 66 on Friday. And some of the long-range models even indicating slightly cooler temperatures, so a little chill coming for the end of next week.
Find something to do tomorrow, though, outside.
Good idea.
Thanks,
oh,
Ryan.
yeah, for sure. All right, sports is next. Stay with us.
Hi, I'm Tracy Tracy Rogers, Vice President and General Manager, WMC Action News 5. I received a message this week from the daughter of Mildred Shaw. Misha Shaw shared with me that her mother, Mildred, was the first African-American woman hired by the WMC family of stations in 1974 and worked her way up to traffic manager for FM 100. She retired in 2008 after 34 years of service. In 2011, Mildred Shaw was diagnosed with Alzheimer's and died on March 6 at the age of 74. Shaw is so proud of her mother and the role she played in the history of WMC, and so are we. But she also mentioned she wants her mom's legacy to help increase the awareness in the fight for a cure for Alzheimer's. I'm honored to be able to help with that awareness. I posted the best way to donate to help in this fight on my Facebook page, A Better Mid-South. Seeking out ways to find a cure for Alzheimer's will make this a better Mid-South. And thank you, Mildred Shaw, for what you did to make this a better WMC